This is the app you're gonna want, just because a lot of these trails are not mapped out anywhere else that I've found. Hey guys, I made it to Colorado. We are at the trail off of Rifle Range Road. There's some gorgeous trails here that are pretty much endless, and I have not seen a soul. Up this trail, I'm not going to be able to show y'all what's actually up there because there are two big storm cells on either side of me, and I need to get back before they start trying to kill me. But up this way is beautiful, just a gorgeous little lookout. You run up the canyon and then you get up to Little Vista. It's great. So I highly recommend it. Check it out. It's about a 5 to 6 mile run, but like I said, there are endless trails out here that nobody's on, and you can go for miles. I've done a 15-mile run out here before and never ran out of trail. So I took another trail because it looks like I still have like 20 minutes. I'm trying to get the most trail in as possible. And this is beautiful, just beautiful. I'm gonna grab a map on the way out so I can show y'all more of the trail systems. You can get a real visual. I'm not joking, every direction there is a storm. I am literally surrounded, yet it is sunny right here. Somebody so kindly mapped this out because there really aren't very many signs of any sort that tell you like, oh, you're on such and such trail. Go this way. It's just trails. So you gotta be careful not to get lost. Welcome to Del Norte. No, it's not Del Norte. It is Del Norte. I was very upset about that for a long time. This is, I think, just a gem of a place if you are into any sort of trail running, mountain biking, road biking even. Good morning. Today we are going to Elephant Rocks. It is that away. It's 10 minutes from Del Norte, the city, I guess. So not far at all, and pretty drive. Elephant Rocks has got cool rock formations, hence the name, and of course, endless trails. There are a couple different turnoffs that you can take once you're on this road that lead to trailheads pretty much. So you can go wherever you decide, however far down you want to go. They're all connected, so you just pick one and go. Del Norte is about 8,000 feet above sea level, so I am definitely feeling it. I'm definitely feeling the altitude, but keep that in mind. You might want to get a little acclimated. It's awesome here. Whew. Okay, so out here there's single track and double track, so if you have a high clearance car, you can actually drive a lot of these trails. They're beautiful. They take you up. You can see the mountains over here, beautiful. And then if you can look, I'm not sure if they'll show up, but out there, yeah, there's the beautiful mountains out there. Those are the big guys, the big kahunas with all the 14ers are out there. I think most of them. I mean, there's 14ers everywhere around here. good trails. Okay, and 7 years later, they were all gone. Yeah. These trails are also not very strenuous, so they are a great get acclimated trail. This one and the one I ran yesterday is what I'm referring to. So Elephant Rocks and the Rifle Range Road. They certainly have some rollers, some ups and downs, and if you really want to do hill repeats and things like that, you can find some decent hills with some technical terrain and also just single track or double track like this terrain. So these are great trails if you're just wanting to take it a little easier. Colorado can sometimes be a bit difficult. And as the week goes on, I'm gonna take y'all up to some more difficult trails and more technical trails, as well as just, I think, a little bit more beautiful trails. These are super easy to get to and close. You don't have to do a whole lot of prepping. You can just drive out here and go. Everything is awesome when you live in a dream. Good morning. I am living my dream 100%. Today is a very exciting day because I get to go running with the Laura Hafley, who is in the Mountain Running Hall of Fame. Whew, just dancing. I'm a little winded. That's not a good start once you hear what we're doing today. The plan is meet her, be on trail by 7. We're gonna run up Burrow Creek Trail. From there, we're either gonna stay at Blowout Pass, check it out, enjoy the view. We hope we can even make it to Blowout Pass. It's kind of gonna depend on weather. It's gonna depend on how high those creek crossings are and whatnot. From there, John, her son, is gonna meet us at the top. He's driving up. He's gonna meet us at the top. Then he and I will either go up BENNETT Peak, or we will just hop on bikes and ride down Middle Frisco, or depending on how I feel, I may just run down. So we'll see, but I am so excited. Anyway, everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Even get us, but here we go. Soaked, same. Oh wow, that is slicker than slick. I'm game for anything. What are our options? Go up and then down the back?
We could do that, or we could go back down kind of where the cabin is.
Okay.
And go up through the saddle, which...
Snow on top of a lot of the mountains around, and now we are up here. Look at that. It doesn't get better. I'm like over the moon. I hope I'm on the right trail though. So we started out there, went up that road, 22 miles later, 4,000 feet gain. Haha, we're finished! That was the best day ever. So much fun. Just a gorgeous trail. We saw deer. Nobody was out there. It was just wonderful. So much fun. Highly recommend. Good morning. It is the day after the Burrow Creek to Middle Frisco 22-mile trail day. I am feeling a little sore, but nothing too bad. So I'm just stretching it out. Hopefully that'll make me feel better and ready to go for tomorrow and tomorrow's race. But one thing I learned yesterday was from my friend John, who was mountain biking with me. He was telling me about this new app, and it's called COTREX. And what it is an incredible resource for pretty much being out here in Colorado. He thinks the Forest Service put it on, but it basically has every single trail mapped on here. And what's really cool about it is over here you can press this button and it'll tell you like what you can actually do on that trail. So if you can hike, if you can bike, if you're allowed to use ATVs, things like that. So I said I would look at All Trails and Trail Running Project to see if I could find some actual maps on a lot of the trails around here, but many of them do not show up on those apps. However, on this app, they sure do. So, as you can see, Bennett Peak is right here. That's where we were yesterday, and we were kind of running in around this area on some of the service roads and some of the single tracks. But they're all labeled with the number that they have, the number on the trail, which is then labeled out on the actual trail. There's signs out there. And then if you click on that trail, it'll give you more info on the elevation, the distance, and things like that. So I thought that was a very, very useful tool if you're going to be out here trail running, hiking, backpacking, whatever it may be. This is the app you're going to want, just because a lot of these trails are not mapped out anywhere else that I've found. So that's a good little tidbit there. So these are the D Mountain trails. There's a ton of them. This is the part of the race course today. Laura was telling me yesterday when we marked the course that there's a 9-mile loop that goes off of one of the trails. So it just continues to go, and it's gonna go into these mountains right over, yes, these mountains right over here. So, the foothills, yeah. So great runs. I think we've run over there before last year. And it is right in the middle of town. It's like D Mountain, you'll see it. It has a big D on it. Probably the easiest to get to as well. Just be careful. Yesterday when we were marking the course, we saw a big fat rattlesnake. So that goes with any trail out here. Be careful. So this is what the trailhead looks like. It's right here. You can see over here, up. That's where we were just a minute ago. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It's right off the main road. All you have to do is turn on. I'm gonna go find you a street. Oh look, Adler Street. I think that's it. and Ellingwood Point or Peak is done. And that concludes this Colorado trip with the girl and her shoes. I had so much fun, and I know that my shoes had so much fun. Until next time, there are so many more adventures to come. This one was surely a fun one. 4 days in Colorado. This makes it my 5th. Man alive. I'll be back. Look at that. It's cute, huh? I don't skip seconds, let me tell you. Top this salad. Oh, shoot. Not to worry, not to worry. Okay. That does nothing. Save, yes, that is what I want to do. Technology's hard, man. New record. Let's see what it is. Fastest mile, 7:30. When did I do that? Okay. It's not my fastest mile ever, please. Please.